Veggies, they just arrived and they're still just $3.99 in the Jumbo 4-pack at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, open till 4 Monday through Friday, 3 on Saturdays, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new truck.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. In addition to our pasture mowing and tractor services, including zero-turn mowers for your fence line finish, we also offer rototilling and fence row spraying. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com, 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Veterans Helping Veterans USA. Call 352-433-2320. We help veterans and their families with limited financial assistance, counseling, employment referrals, and a food and clothing bank. You can help in making a huge difference in the veterans' lives we serve by donating food, clothing, household items, or direct financial assistance. All donations are tax deductible. Veterans Helping Veterans USA. 352-433-2320. Thank you for your attention, and God bless America.
When it really counts, depend on The Source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Today will be partly sunny and less humid with a high of 79 to 83. Clear to partly cloudy skies tonight, low 60 to 72. Then Saturday, Sunday, and Monday all will be mostly sunny. Should be nice days, high Saturday 82 to 86, high Sunday 86 to 88, high Monday 73 to 78. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
And that music tells me it's my turn to come back on. Good Friday morning. I tell you what, it's gorgeous out there. It's going to be gorgeous the rest of the weekend. Oh, it's going to be one of those weekends that you just gotta love it. If you don't, well, hey, it's your fault, not mine. You know, go have a good time outside. I'm always saying clean up outside. Now it's a good time. Hey, you know, if you got this garage you've been wanting to clean out, and now's a good time. You want to go to an estate sales. Beautiful weather to go to estate sales this weekend. I mean, it's all up there for you all this whole weekend. So enjoy. Go out there and enjoy it. And why? Because you deserve it. How's that? Is that a good one for you? You deserve it? We'll go with that. Again, this is Big Joe here sitting in for Tom Schmitz, who is out and about with everyone with the celebration of life for the deceased Greg Graham, police chief. Our condolences from here. Go out to him and go out to his family and friends. And like I said, if you're in the area, please be careful because it is beyond congested out there with all the police departments and what have you. So do be careful when you're out and about today. Of course, be out and about careful all the time because all the Floridians know that the snowbirds are in town. And you snowbirds, please be careful, you know, while you're driving, what have you. And I was coming in this morning, and I don't know about you, but when I'm driving, I'll stay in one lane and try to stay in that lane all the way down. You know, if I'm not doing the speed limit and we're going, I'll go to the right like you should, and I'll go back to the left, nice and easy. But then you get, and there's no other word for it, I'm sorry, these idiots that've got to zoom up, go forward, go in the right lane, zoom past one car, go back in the left lane, go forward again, zoom past the next car that's in the right lane, get in the right lane, zoom past the left car, the car that was in the left lane, go forward, zoom back into the left, so forth, boom, 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 and then you meet them at the light. Remember, folks, no matter how fast you zoom in and out, the most time you're going to save is 2 minutes. You're going to be at work maybe 2 minutes before someone else, or grocery shopping 2 minutes. Is it worth an accident? Is it worth road rage? I don't know about you, but when somebody cuts me off, or the worst thing is when someone cuts in front of you and then slows down, and I know, all I know is if you have to tap your brakes or hit your brakes, that means they made it inconvenient for you going the speed limit because they cut in front of you, and they had to squeeze in between you and that car in front of you. And you look in your rearview mirror, and there's not a car behind you. That, and the stories go on and on and on about that. It's unfortunate that those type of drivers are out there. If you're one of them, reconsider the other drivers, reconsider how much your insurance will go up if a police officer sees you doing illegal or unsafe maneuvering. I don't know. I think you get points on your license too. I don't know. Next time Sheriff Billy Woods comes in here, we'll have to. If I'm here, I'm going to ask him that question. Maybe he'll bring a representative in with him. We could figure that out. Today in history, in 1938. USA, the War of the Worlds, Orson Welles and members of company touched off Mass Paddock with a CBS dramatic radio adaptation of the 1898 novel, The War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. The play was so well performed that newspapers reported listeners believing the broadcast to be real and had incited mass panic. Well, there's a little proof that the actual panic ensued. Many listeners were disturbed by the realistic broadcast. Remember now, we're talking 1938, no TVs, and radio was their main source of communicating news to them. And people would sit around the radio after they ate supper and listen what was happening. And as you all know, radio is the great mind massager. It makes your mind think of things that, I always say the woman came in the door with the red dress, and your mind goes, well, first of all, what door did she walk in? How old was she? How tall was she? How long or short was the red dress? What color was her hair? I mean, your mind fills in all the spaces. All I said is the girl walked in the room with a red dress. Your mind takes over. So when they did this back in 1938, your mind takes over and fills in all the spaces. Your mind is the best imaginative thing out there. Movies are great, special effects are great, but that's somebody's mind creating them. But if you read a book, and when's the last time you read a book? There you go. And it gives you the detail of a room. He walked into the room. It was dark. There was a candle burning in the right side of the room. He looked around. The door was half open. Was there someone on the other side of the door? What was that noise he heard? Right then and there, you're in a dark room that has spider webs. Was the candle burnt halfway down? Was it an old room? Was it a bunch of oak? Was it a dark room? The door that was open a little bit. What kind of door? Was it a big old oak door? Was there a shadow coming through the room? All in this one book, you're reading that one sentence, and you're going, Your mind is filling in. You're animated. Your mind is animated more so than if you sat there and you watched the movie. Don't get me wrong, movies are fine. I go to movies. I watch movies, and the effects. Ooh, look at that. But then at the end of the day, your mind can do 10 times better than that, 20 times, 100 times better than that, if you have an imagination. If things are described to you, that's what a book does. It describes to you. But movies can set a mood. If you walk into a theater, you sit down, and the opening scene is there, and you see the star standing there. But next time you go to a movie, look at his surroundings or her surroundings, and look on the tables and in the doorway and on the floor and near the chair. Those producers have taken time to get that staged so you get a feel of where they're at, what the storyline is going to. A lot of us been to Disney and the Tower of Terror, and you walk in there and they got everything from the Twilight Zone and what have you. But if you look through that whole thing, they have staged that from some of the series segments and different things. It's like a glass is here and a book there, something in one of the episodes. And it was like, wow, that's cool. But you have to look, you have to absorb it. And that's what movies do. You have to absorb all the details. Because they took from the book, or a screenplay, as they say, they take the book and make a screenplay of it. They have to put all those objects in that your mind, reading the book, filled in. So they decide, the director decides, that candle's going to be burnt halfway down. It's not going to be a brand new candle. And that door is going to be made to look like oak. Or maybe look like a cheap door. Or maybe a light coming through, or maybe not a light coming through. He has to fill in what he thinks the book was trying to get across. And that's why a lot of times in a movie set, they'll actually have the author that wrote the book on set to help and guide him in those situations. That it goes beyond the acting. It sets the mood. It sets what was happening, where it was happening, how it was happening. And those things, again, your mind has to catch. Your mind now, subconsciously, you're absorbing that anyway. So that's without saying, you're absorbing that unbeknownst to you. We'll be back with more Ocala Live. Thanks for listening.
From the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.